Flight, the ability to take flight through the manipulation of ki. As a Scion, Vegeta can naturally fly at incredible speeds with minimal effort. Ki Sense, the ability to sense the energy of other beings. Ki Blast, the most basic form of energy attack. Afterimage technique, an ability to move so swiftly that an image of the user is left behind. Wild Sense, a variation of the afterimage technique that allows the user to counterattack right after dodging the opponent's attack. Super Saiyajin, this form multiples Vegeta's base power 50x times his normal amount. Super Saiyajin 2nd grade, in the form, every nerve is concentrated, sending ki through the body to inflate the muscles. It raises both power and speed. Scion Energy Attack, he charges up a blast in a fashion similar to a Finish Buster, and fires it at the opponent to inflict a large amount of damage. Big Bang Attack, Vegeta extends his arm, opens his palm and turns his hand upright. He then condenses his ki in his palm and launches a blue energy sphere that proceeds to detonate in a massive explosion. Amazing impact. First, Vegeta dodges the opponent's punch and lays on the ground to double kick them up into the air. Then, he backflips up onto his feet and flies up into the air above the opponent. Finally, Vegeta knocks the opponent down to the ground with a double axe handle, inflicting a high amount of damage. Photon Bomber. First, the user raises his right hand as he curls his fingers and charges a white energy sphere. Then, he brings his hand forward and throws the sphere at the opponent, inflicting a great amount of damage. Continuous Energy Bullet. The user usually brings their arms to their sides, charges up ki, and then they throw their hands forward one after another as they rapidly fire many energy blasts. Full Power Ki Blast Volley. The difference with the Full Power Energy Barrage Wave is that the user does not move his hands while firing it. The waves themselves just chase the opponent. Energy Slash, a variation of Tail Slicer. Direct Smash. Vegeta powers up then charge at the opponent and strikes through their body that causes an explosion after. Death-defying Combination. Vegeta and Goku charge at the opponent to punch through them and, after losing balance, turn around to blast them away with a combination of energy waves. Maximum Flasher. Vegeta draws his right hand back to his right side and charges a yellow energy sphere. Then, he brings his hand forward and fires the energy sphere in the form of an energy wave at the opponent, inflicting a great amount of damage. Super Dash Kick. Dashing forward through the air, Vegeta kicks the target with immense force. Crusher Knee Kick. Vegeta jumps at his opponent to deliver a knee strike. Vegeta punches the opponent in their stomach. Then, he attacks the opponent with a roundhouse kick and a punch to their back. Finally, Vegeta flips upside down in the air and blasts the opponent away with a yellow energy wave fired from his hands, inflicting a huge amount of damage. Gallic Impact. Vegeta charges at the opponent and punches them across the face, knocking them onto the ground. Then, he walks towards the opponent when they get up and puts his hand inches away from their back, charging an energy sphere. Finally, Vegeta blasts the opponent away on the ground with a Big Bang Attack, inflicting a high amount of damage. Spirit Breaking Cannon. First, Vegeta punches the opponent, then kicks him upwards. Then, Vegeta quickly rushes upward from below, kicking the opponent brutally in the stomach. Finally, he elbows the opponent downwards, inflicting massive damage. Gallic Blazer. Vegeta fires an energy sphere at his opponent. Final Flash. The user discharges a massive golden beam of energy with electric ki streaming around it towards his opponent. The scope of the attack can be varied by the user, from just a medium-sized, straight blast to a supercharged, fully powered variant, huge enough to be seen in space, with potency to destroy planets.